So we want to know what it looked like when it was finished. So it's not quite finished, but we're almost done, so it's close enough to call it finished. So this is the aluminium composite room. As you can see, we've done all the corners, we've done the doorway there, had to re-timber all that in there. All the timber there was all just totally rotten. So the power points are in, the lights are on, of course. I haven't done this room here yet because I just ran out of aluminium corners, but I learned a lot of lessons with this. First time I've done it, and no one wanted to do it, so there was no builder who wanted to even look at doing this, and everyone we talked to said, well, no, we're not going to do that. We deal in chipboard or board or timber and stuff like that. So I think it come up all right. So I'll just come out here, we'll go in, have a look. Go a bit yellow here, but so I still got to do this sink here for outside and a wash basin for here. But this is the shower. So we've done all the shower and that in this. So it's all done. So this is shower. You can do it a lot better than what I've done it, especially with the corners and that. These are the little things I've got to come and finish off. But that's just aluminium composite panel. The wall was bent there and I couldn't straighten it without changing the whole steel wall there. So be it. It's an industrial unit. So there you'll see a couple of dags and that hanging down. I've still got to come back and clean all this and do the doorways yet. But it actually better to work with than any gyprock that I've used. This panel here behind there is electrical, so I had to make so that that's removable, and the electrician has left the screws loose in there because he's coming back. But what can you say? Like, it looks $1 million to what it was. And I'll put a little bit on here too, so I've got to give that door another paint. But really and truly, it's flood proof. Never have to change it again, never have to paint it, easy to maintain. You just wipe it down and nothing sticks to it. Even if you've got, I'm just trying to find some, but even if you've got a little bit of scholastic on it, the scholastic will just peel straight off it on the shiny side. So it's all good, you know. Anyhow, I thought I'd show you that. Let me turn the lights off. I thought I'd show you the final, what it looked like in the final. There's some things I did. I only put screws down the bottom. So here, and I use the awning, the corners at the top to hold it together. These here, there's the glue that I used on it is a hold up glue. And it's really, really good. Initially, I screwed this here down because it has a long side and a short side. I put a screw in there. I countersunk and put the screws in, but even just the slightest little bump there, you can see the little bump in there. Yeah, I might be able to see the little bump. And there's 3 along here. So I never put screws in there again. I just thought, you know, once it's glued on there, it's not coming off, and you just need the bottom and top. On the roof, on the ceiling, I put 2 sets of, there's 4 sets of screws basically down in each sheet. So this one here, these ones here are down right on that long edge of the channel of that joiner. So they're down on the long edge of the channel. I would never do this again. I would never cut them back, because you measure at 25 and then you put it in, and then you put the wall in, you measure it again, and then look at the gap that you're left with, because there's a difference between where your corner is and that. I just run the cornice over the top of it. It doesn't look too bad like that. I wouldn't be doing that ever again. You know, I miscalculated. But hey, I'm a motor mechanic, I'm not a builder. I'm not used to doing this stuff. So I hope that helps anyone who's in a flood situation, or has got a unit, or wants to use aluminium composite panels. Now, these aluminium composite panels, they come in 6 different types of wood grain. So you can get your oaks, your stringy bark, you can get pine wood and stuff like that. You can also get about, I think there's 8 colours. So you get different colours in them now. So, and you can order them, do a special order on a colour as well. We chose glossy white because we didn't know any better and we really wanted to try it. But we don't need a colour in here. White is good enough here. It's an attractive office for people to come into. So when you're entering into an office that's nice and clean like this, I think you want to deal with the people who are working out of here, because you can. It doesn't take much to keep it clean, and it's easy for you to present yourself well at the front office. So the floor needs a clean, but that'll happen. That was always there before. That's where the chair sits. So they'll clean that up. We'll change it one day. It's the same vinyl they use in hospitals and prisons. It's really stuck down. But we weren't going to put tiles in it or anything like that, because tiles just break. They scratch, the grout gets full of mud. This here, I can pressure clean this vinyl, and it'll come back quite good. So anyhow, I hope this helps anyone who's looking at aluminium composite panel. Thank you.